here at Superior Works Cinema, where we watch all the movies. Today is a review of the latest X-Men franchise movie, The Wolverine. Because, you know, we won't want to confuse it with Wolverine : something. At any rate. This is directed by James Mangold, and of course stars Hugh Jackman, as well as Svetlana Khodchenkova, a fairly famous Russian actress. She's been in, I think, one or two other U.S. productions, and the two Japanese girls, strangely, are kind of new. I looked at their IMDb credits. Both of them have like one other thing that I've never heard of, so not really sure where they found them. But this movie keeps in continuity all of the X-Men movies, and I'm assuming, I guess it would keep in continuity the Wolverine Origins movie too, but I mean, there's nothing that you could or couldn't, and it wouldn't really matter. But it definitely kept in X-Men 3. And again, leaving really the only part with, you know, Jean Grey being dead, you wouldn't need to have seen those movies to enjoy this one, but kind of cool at least they kept that. Even if I don't like a movie, unless it's really horrible, I prefer they find a way to keep the continuity in there rather than just don't try. So this is directed by a solid director, Mangold. He also did 310 to Yuma recently. A few other very, very solid films. He's a solid director who knows how to do dialogue and action, much like Matthew Vaughn with First Class. And to me, for me, First Class is by far the best X-Men movie. Not to slag Singer, but I've never been a big Singer fan. I enjoyed them when they came out of the theater. Rewatching them, I found a lot of stuff kind of and he tends to have a problem of when he has an ensemble, most of them kind of go by the wayside. But again, you know, they're not bad movies still. But First Class to me was the best of them, and this is good. Not as good as First Class, I would say, but I put it behind First Class, but extremely enjoyable. Much better than Origins or, to me, X1 through 3. You've got Wolverine, you know, he's dealing with the trauma of having lost Jean and moping and whatever he does. And then he goes, Yukio comes from Japan to bring him to meet the guy that he saved in World War II. And this guy wants to steal his healing factor. Basic plot of the movie. Of course, you know, he likes the idea of maybe being human, and kind of wants it. And this is some of the flaws that seem to be in the script, because it gets a little jumpy at certain parts here. Obviously, I'm trying not to give away too many spoilers, but at one point he loses his healing factor. There's a little bit of silliness there where they break his claws, the metal claws off, so they regrow his bone. This happened in the comics, and it made sense in the comics, and ran for a long time. My only problem in the movie was it was really a contrived scenario for him to lose both claws, and I mean really forced. So my only guess is, hopefully, Singer has some plans for the bone claws in Days of Future Past, and that's why it happened. Otherwise, I'm lost completely as to why they even bothered. My complaint with the Wolverine movie is, I guess, kind of nitpicky, but it's a personal peeve I've always had with Wolverine, especially in the cartoon. He has big, big claws. They're like that long. I mean, if you hit somebody with that, you're going to impale them. There's going to be blood. There's no way around it. The comic used black blood a lot. He's not a PG character. He's just not. You can't make him as such. So I just felt really annoyed in even the X-Men movies where he's just stabbing people left and right, but nobody bleeds, and there's never blood on his claws. It just frustrates me. He's a very R-rated character, and the movie really needs to be R. Now, this release, I need to give a disclaimer. I did only watch the extended version. I did not bother with the theatrical just after reading what was changed and cutting out the ninja fight. It makes no sense. I don't even understand how the theatrical version should have existed. Without without a lot of the scenes that were removed, I would see this kind of being a crap movie, which is what I heard from some people. Now, the extended version is a very entertaining movie. I dug it. And there is supposedly way more blood. Even in the extended version, I felt like there was nowhere near the amount of blood that should have been. Does it need to be Tarantino level of blood? Well, it should. Yeah, it'd be great. I'd love to see Tarantino do the next Wolverine movie, with just buckets spraying everywhere. That'd be fantastic. But no, it doesn't need to be that much. It's just a pet peeve, and that's my personal gripe always. With the movie itself, there seems to be some funky character motivations, and the big baddie at the end is a little bit silly, and you kind of see it coming. But there's some good fight scenes, good drama. I like the relationship with Wolverine and the girl. I think that works well. It gives a nice human side to him and shows him coming back. Jackman does a good job. I like him as Wolverine. Although he's obviously too tall to be Wolverine, he's always done such a great job, I don't care. So, I mean, overall as a movie, the extended version, I would give a solid 7.5 out of 10. Now, I want to talk about this actual release. For whatever reason, in their, I don't know, bastardness, you can only get the extended version in the 3D combo pack, but the extended version isn't even in 3D. Okay, so they're forcing you to pay the absolute premium price to even see the extended version, not on anything else. And I've got a 3D version of a movie I'm never going to watch, and a 2D version of a movie I'm never going to watch with a couple extras. The extras are fairly minimal. Now, if we're counting the extended version as an extra, then it's probably the best extra ever made, because it's just a better version of the movie. However, I don't think I can. And forcing people to buy this version to get the extended version is kind of crap. Now, the transfer is flawless and beautiful, but I mean, the minimal extras on such a pricey thing, I believe the SRP on this is $45. I mean, obviously nobody pays that, but that's really high to be so chintzy on that. Again, and not having the extended version in 3D is just retarded. I don't get it. So, I'm only going to give the video release a 7.5 out of 10. I mean, again, the quality's really pretty. I don't put a lot of weight on extras, depending, but I feel like this was just really giving the shaft to the fans. So, there you have it. Check out the Wolverine. Like I said, it's cool. If you like Hugh Jackman, and especially if you like Wolverine, I think you'll be much more satisfied with this movie than Wolverine Origins. So, there you have it. Tell us any comments, anything else you want to see, and we'll see you next time here at Movie Mayhem.